And it's really strange feeling if like another person is forcing you to do something in your relationship. It's really strange because there was only the option of either you break up or you marry each other. Hello, I'm Noelle. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Germany. And I'm studying here to become a teacher. And yeah, in my free time, like in my holidays days, I like to travel a lot.
Hello, I'm Jacob, 30 years old. I'm from Tanzania. I'm a safari guide by professional. I would like to speak at the first time that how did I met Noelle. I met Noelle as my guest in the safari. I met her at Kilimanjaro International Airport for the first time, and she was with her parents.
So I was going on a safari with my parents, and we first met at Kilimanjaro Airport, where he picked us up. And what was my first impression of him? It's like I was really tired from the long flight, so I didn't recognize him that much. I was just sleeping in the car, but I just realized that you are a good driver. What was your first impression of me?
And a good driver, that I parking good, I drive good.
Yeah.
And you sleep while I'm driving?
It's such a big car and you were parking it so well.
Oh my god, thank you. I didn't know.
Yeah. What was your first impression?
Oh, my first impression for her was from me for the not the first time actually, I can say we already been together in safari, and I remember was the time she comes, we were in Serengeti in the camp, and she wrote me a message, should we meet before dinner? I agreed. I said yes, we can meet. I was having a plan of just bring my car back to the guide site tent, and then I have to meet Noelle. Then we were together in the car, and I drove with her to the guide site. And then on the way, she was telling me, my mom finds you beautiful. I said, oh really? Thank you. So this impression for me was like...
But I said also, and I think she's right.
yeah, you add also like, and I think she is right. And I was like, oh my god.
You were like, really? So 100 times asking me.
Yeah.
But he was asking me also if I'm married, and then you were coming in between and said like, no, she's too young to be married.
Oh, maybe I was jealous to see you talking.
Maybe.
And I don't know what was keeping me busy, I think. I really don't remember what was keeping me busy and not close to you.
Yeah. So you were a really nice guide for us, and we were like really enjoying the safari, and we keep watching each other. We kept watching each other in the mirror.
Yeah, we were kind of hunting each other in the driving mirror. So
I was looking at you, but you always wear your sunglasses, so I cannot see your eyes.
I was always hiding my eyes because of not to have any feelings or more communication through there, you know.
So then I was having your number to ask you if we want to play cards together, but on the first day I wrote you didn't answer.
Yeah, I remember. I was scared to answer you, like, how this possible now?
You were scared of losing your job.
I was feeling like, normally we are different in Tanzania. I can say the experience maybe what we have is we try to scared of the parent. Like now, she starts writing me, and what is gonna be the reaction of her parents.
Yeah, but the next day you were ready. So we were on safari like 9 days. We were together in a car, and we really came along all very well, also with my parents. And we had a really nice time. In the evening we always played cards together. So yeah, he already said about the first time we meet alone was like in the car, just like 10 minutes driving alone to the guide tent. And I remember you've been showing me, I think, the guide tent, and they were all looking like the other guys, like, what is he doing here? And yeah, so then I don't know, it's not really a date, I guess, because like on the last day you were asking me if I want to come with you to the washing salon, because like in the town. And then like, yeah, I came with you, and it was like my first time walking around in Tanzania, like really not only being in the car, just being in the town. And I was with you, and I remember we drank a sugarcane juice.
Yeah.
And my first one from the street, and this one was with ginger, and I really didn't like it. But yeah, then we had to say goodbye at the airport.
Yeah.
And we already like we talked about like we have to see each other again, and we were thinking like maybe in 2 years. Yeah. And then I came different. We chatted a lot, and we were like really almost
Every day,
24 hours a day. We were in the
day.
video call, like it was so much. We were all the time talking.
I mean, in Safari, I would find time to had a video call with her. I was
Even
doing
all your breaks, you had video call. Even sometimes in the middle of the night, we were calling each other, and we were like just always on the phone with each other. And like
was too much calls.
so busy, like really. I don't even know what we talk all day long, from morning to evening. And yeah, so then I flew back to Tanzania quicker than I thought. Actually.
Yeah, she come on September, and then second time she come on November, and was kind of the difference of 1 month.
Yeah, like 1.5, I think.
Yeah,
And
something like 1.5.
so I think this was our first date then, basically. It was like a 3 weeks date.
Yeah, 3 weeks date.
Yeah. And what did we do? Like,
we did safari 1 week.
we go on safari again, only this time him and me.
Yeah.
And we were spending some days in Arusha, and we were flying to Zanzibar, like the first time for him to be in Zanzibar, the first time in the plane, right?
Yeah.
You were really scared.
Yeah, I was really scared.
In the beginning, it was like, how is this not falling down?
Yeah, quite. The small planes are always moving, shaking so much.
Yeah.
It's different from the bigger plane. Oh my god. The plane was like,
And then you were the first time in Zanzibar. Did you like it then?
yes, I like it. And we had our first free pizza, like welcome Zanzibar pizza
Yeah.
in the evening in the beach.
The first night, we just got a free pizza and just sit at the beach, eat our pizza.
Yeah.
It was really nice. It was basically our first date, but it's like you live so far from each other, you cannot meet just to go for a dinner and then disappear again. No, you meet like, it would not be worth it to fly there only for a weekend, so it has to be like
Longer.
at least some weeks. So
Was 3 weeks or was it a month?
it was 3 weeks.
Oh, okay, not a month. Okay.
And then I flew back, and we knew that we want to be together.
Yeah, from this time we realized that we need to be together, and we talk about to start making the passport.
Yeah, you were doing already the passport, I think.
Yes, I was started doing the passport while you were there before you left.
Yeah, at this time we were like hoping that you can visit me in Germany next time.
Yes.
And we were planning this on the low season. Yeah, what happened then? You got your passport?
Yes, I got my passport, and then we start to process the visa,
The Schengen visa.
the Schengen visa
For EU.
for EU. So the Schengen visa we start to process it was on January.
Yeah, even before, I think, right? In
Yes, I
December.
think in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had my answer. My first email from embassy was the February.
Yeah.
So from this, I just take my holidays, and it's low season, no work. I was expecting like I'm going to Dar es Salaam, only to take this visa, and coming back, then I can fly to Germany. But when I was arriving there, everything was changing, and then I start a process again.
Yeah, you have to say why.
Because when I was there, I found it they refused, and they say I didn't have strong documents. So from this, I have to ask them like, which should it be as a strong document for me to be back here in Tanzania. Then they tell me what I supposed to have, and then I tried to ask one of the workers there, and then he was trying to help me by any means that I can have this visa, and he promised on 1 week with these documents you're gonna have it. But badly didn't work, and I got refused again for the second time.
They were always having doubts in his return. And it's crazy, we already had strong documents, like we already even booked the flight. That's how sure we were that he would get it. Like even in Germany, he had this officially invitation letter, and yeah, we were so sure of it. We were planning of him to come 3 months, and I was planning everything before even we had booked vacations and everything. And yeah, it all fell apart then when they refused it. And yeah, I know you've been calling me like the first time, and I was like so much not expecting this. I was so sad. And you were applying again because we had only a few days left until the flight was going.
Yeah.
And like one day before the flight, what happened there?
I was having my response from the embassy. They refused it again.
Yeah.
So I agreed with this, and was really hurting myself that how could this happen then. I just called Noelle and tell like these things are not impossible, not easy for me to come there. I just quit everything and I decided to go back to Arusha at the same day in the evening. I took the bus back to Arusha, and Noelle just write to me, she's coming in 2 days, and we met again in Arusha. It was like a miracle, like, oh, you don't have to lose hope, I'm here.
Yeah, it's like if we can't meet in Germany, then at least I will visit you in Tanzania. And then we were already starting to make a plan, because we knew we have to find out another solution. And I would talk with lawyers in Germany, and they were all telling me that there's almost no chance for a young man like him from East Africa to come to Germany. Yeah, except when you're being married.
Yeah, when I'm married.
So we were this time already start thinking about, it looks like we have no other option than to get married. And it's really strange feeling if like another person is forcing you to do something in your relationship. It's really strange, because there was only the option of either you break up or you marry each other. And you know, we didn't have any problem between each other. It was everything fine, and we were like really happy. But the problems came from outside. It was this visa thing. And do you break up only if you have problems from the outside? Only because someone else say we don't want to have him in Germany, do you break up because of this? I don't think. If it's true love, like, you don't break up because of this. So
we decided to apply for the marriage visa.
Yes, we decided to get married in Germany and apply for the marriage visa. And from there, it was a very long process, like really complicated to get all the documents in Tanzania. Or we have the craziest story ever when we were like going to Dar es Salaam 12 hours by bus, and at the same time we had these documents. They were going to the Authority of Foreign Affairs in Tanzania. And he was like the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Tanzania. We had him on the phone. He had like a legal, like for you that you are not married, a certificate. and he gave it to a motorcycle, and the motorcycle kept driving, and we had a friend in Dar es Salaam who was driving behind him, behind the motorcycle. We were sitting in the bus at the same time, having both of them on the phone, telling to the motorcycle, please just stop, our friend comes to pick it up. But he was not stopping, he was driving and driving more far away. He said like, no, I have to take my guests there and there. And then our friend also, he go on the motorcycle, they were following each other like for 2 hours. We were on the phone in the bus thinking like, oh my god, our documents. And it was raining, I remember, and I just thought like, I was so scared like he'd just have the documents like this in his hand and it will be completely destroyed when we arrive there. But luckily it wasn't like this, and luckily we got the documents, but it was really so crazy, and it was a long process. But in the end we made it, and you came here like 1 week before the wedding date.
Yeah, I was here really 1 week before the wedding date.
Yeah.
How strange it is.
And we had like 1 week left to plan everything, like from the buying the wedding dress, buying a suit. How did your families react when they found out about your relationship? So when my family found out, I mean, the first person I told was my mom. I told her like, I fell in love, and she was already saying like, oh, it's Jacob. So she was already maybe guessing it right.
Yeah.
And yeah, my parents already liked him from the safari we did all together, and they were like, yeah, very nice. I think my father thought in the beginning it's not so realistic, our relationship, but my mom was from the beginning on like, just enjoy to be in love, and just like, there will be a way and we will find a way, and of course like just enjoy that you love each other. And then I think she also thought it would be easier with the whole visa.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, she was very supportive, and my parents in general, and my friends also, they were supportive. And by now they already visited me in Tanzania, many of my friends and my parents several times. And I think they all liked Jacob. Yeah, just like my grandparents, they were a little bit scared because of the language, because they don't speak well English. And they were scared they can never talk with him. But he's learning German now, so soon they can talk with each other.
Maybe before soon I already start talking with them.
Yeah, you already start talking with them a little bit.
For the first time when first I was living with my uncle, and then I have to tell him about Noelle, that I had a guest that she will like me and she'll come to visit me. And the first thing my uncle was worried was like, he was saying that I'm gonna lose my job because of this, which is not good. And he was trying to really warn me and tell me about how European, you're gonna you're gonna lose your job for a very short time, and then you're gonna have a actually not good recommendation at the end because of getting your guest. So he didn't receive it quite in a good way, because the first thing, he was putting fear on me that things isn't possible for me to be with Noelle.
It's so interesting that in Tanzania it's very often that many people, I think, they want to be kind of in a relationship with a European, but on the same hand they always they saying, and they about Europeans, that especially about European women, that they control the man in the relationship. Right?
But my uncle didn't say about that you're gonna control me.
No, but he said it's like a common thing to say on the street.
I think I can say maybe a lot of people thinks by this way, Europeans are having control over men, especially women.
And I think this just the reason is because maybe in Tanzania you're not so used about women who speak up what they think. and just stand up for themselves, and being independent, having their own money, living their own life. And I think you're just not used to that so much in
I
Tanzania.
can say this is part of cultural maybe difference, is part of in Europe, both parties, women and men, they have a right to say about the, like, this is right, it's not right, it's like to have equal life. But in Tanzania this is different. At the end I can say men have decision of, I can say, like even almost everything.
Of course, as a interracial couple, we have also cultural differences. I would say many.
Yeah, very, very many.
Yes, but I think we deal with them quite well, and we often can laugh about our differences. So, what is a big cultural difference?
That I can tell even that I'm coming tomorrow and no one is interested to come to pick me up at the airport, or like, oh, we miss you, we're coming, or like this. No, it's not existing. But always when we're like telling her parents she's coming, oh, it's like both of our parents has to pick her to the airport and drove her back, and they spend time together as family.
And I think also in Tanzania you have more time to visit each other whenever you want. But see, like my family, like, okay, my parents I meet often, but like the rest of my family, I don't see them so often. But always like the celebrations, they are always like meant to be together. But for that, we don't have that much time on other days to see each other. So I think what is really surprising for me, I mean, like there are cultural differences that the most people would expect, like the time management, for example. It's like really different. How we plan things in the future, it's also really different. Or how we communicate, like Germans, they are like, I know that everyone thinks they are rude because in Germany we communicate very direct, like we ask the questions exactly what we want to know, we ask it, and if we don't like something then we normally say that, and I can tell you even like, I don't like your shoes, just wear other shoes. it's like other people would say it's not really polite. But yeah, I think in Germany we really like the honesty behind it. That you really, if a German gives you a compliment or tell you that he likes something, then you can always trust on it that he really likes it. You don't have to have second doubts on it. Like, it's true. If a German says that, or if a German compliments you, it's like a really wow. But yeah, I think which really surprised me a lot is the behavior on the phone. It's really interesting. I didn't know that so much before, but in my family I've been raised up like this, that we are not on the phone while we are eating, because I think it's also a cultural thing in Germany, and I didn't realize until I was long time not in Germany that this is a cultural in Germany, that we enjoy eating together. Eating is like almost a celebration, like a dinner or a lunch. We come together, at least it's in my family like this. I don't know if it's in every family like this, but we come really together. And I think it's about the German timetable. You go to work and you don't see each other, you don't see your family, you don't see your friends at work, and then you come home, you sit with your family, and it's almost like the only time in the day where you have all time for each other. And then you take the time and you put the phone by side and you're really sitting on the table talking to each other. And yeah, even in a relationship, like when you go on a date, you sit in a restaurant, like the phones are like not even like on the table maybe. It's like and this surprised me a lot. It's really different in Tanzania. Our biggest challenge, I would say, like there was the visa process, which was really challenging, and we already told you how we overcame it.
Yeah.
And during this process, after I was half a year in Tanzania, I was flying back to Germany, and we were back to normal long distance relationship, talking on the phone, and soon we hope that you would come to Germany for the wedding. And then there was a political crisis during the election in Tanzania. And yeah, the internet was off for 1 week.
Yeah, 1 week, sure.
Yes, and that means we could not have contact with each other. And that is really something different than a normal long distance relationship, because we were used to talk every day and chatting with each other and know what the other person is doing. But to not have any contact was really, really hard. And I was so much worried about you. Like, I mean, I think it's normal to just be worried if you don't hear anything from the other person in 1 week. And we've been trying like to contact each other a little bit. I don't know how you feel in this time.
I was feeling the same. Was difficult because it was near the days of wedding, and I have to go to Dar es Salaam to pick up my visa, my marriage visa that I got, and wasn't able for us because of what was going on. So difficult to have the information from the visa.
We even
Had to have the information from Noelle, and
in this time we knew that the embassy would also not work, because if there's no internet, the embassy can also not work.
yeah, sure.
And that means we got a big delay on our visa process, and that was another thing on top. But I think also in this time, like you were staying alone at home and just feeling like a little bit lonely, not even able to talk with me, right?
Yeah, of course.
What did you do all the time, like 1 week without internet, being alone in a house? Like you could not watch anything, you didn't have books there, right?
Yeah, what I was always doing is just to walk outside, to keep looking after our house and to do some small things, small activities around the house, and just cleaning the environment was what I would do.
What are you most excited about for your future, Tekeba?
I think 11 kids.
So at the moment, we are building a house, actually our second house in Tanzania. We already built a house last year before we are even married, before everything was through with the visa. We started to build a house.
Yeah.
And we're building now another house which we want to rent on Airbnb. And at the same time we are building up our safari company.
And it's working, it's running. Yes,
Yeah.
we have guests, we're doing safari.
Yeah. So I'm most excited about when this house is done and when we can finally put it online. And I'm most excited about how our safari and our business will grow and work, and just to work together with you, both of us in a different area. Maybe you more at this place for guides, for organizing everything in Tanzania, and me for contacting the guests, being in organization with them. And in general, just our life, I really hope we can live half-half. And I'm not sure if this will work out in the future or if not, or for now it's not really sure where we will live in the future. But I'm just looking very much forward to spend the future just with you.
I'm also looking very much to spend our future together with you, no matter where.
Yeah.
But the nature will decide for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just we will see what will happen in our future.
Hope not far away. Future will decide for us where to be. Maybe in Tanzania, maybe in Germany.
Should we play for it?
Okay, when I win.
We go to Tanzania.
When you win?
We go to Germany.
Okay.
But we wanted to do half-half. How can we play for it then?
If half is not working, then.
Okay, if we have the same.
Yeah.
If we have the same.
If
we have the same, then it's half-half.
Yeah.
Okay. G10. I'm half-half.
You cheat.
No, you cheat. And as an interracial couple, what is one message you would share with others who may be facing similar challenges?
According for what you've been going through, is maybe never let outside force decide for your future. Always be you, focus on yourself, and it's never tired to love each other.
Yeah, and just like don't give up. And with the cultural differences, I know that this brings many couples apart. But I really would recommend you like try to understand the other person, like that he grew or she grew up like this, and that it's just a different culture, and maybe you don't have to understand all completely and what is the meaning behind it. I know that many Tanzanians, they feel very offended by direct questions from Germans. But if you are in a relationship as a Tanzanian with a German, maybe you try to understand they don't have any bad intention on that. It's like maybe for you it sounds like a bad question, a mean question or something like this. But in Germany, it's like really actually a good sign. If we ask questions, it means that we are interested in you. So maybe you try to see it from this perspective. And yeah, like the other way also too, you know, it's just...
They are just born to grow more interest in you through questions.
Yeah.
How old are you? How many kids do you have? How many relationships have you had before?
Yeah, that's a friendly sign that I'm interested in you. So.
And on the other side, we don't like to be questioned actually.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you want to be in an interracial relationship, then sometimes you have to
be ready to learn from each other.
Yeah, you should not be like stuck in your own way. No, I know it like this, and that's how it has to be now. No, it's like both of us, like not only you. I mean, like both of us, both in an interracial relationship, they have to be open-minded for other side, for other perspective of life, and you can learn from each other. You can adapt both from each other. And I think this is really important to not stuck only on what you are like been used to.
So
we wish you a nice day.
Nice day.
And goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank
from
you.
Jacob and Noelle.
Tschüssi.
And follow us on Instagram.